What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a first look at the Kobe 5 EYBL for 2025. Before we get into these, I want to remind you this video and all the content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you haven't already, guys, if you'll go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me, really appreciate that. Helps the channel go further, faster, and get you more reviews. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at kvegaskickz. I will have that in the description. Guys, I appreciate it. Let's take a look at these Kobe 5s. So of course, these were for the EYBL tournament this year. This is the S2 batch of this shoe. First look at them, looking really good. Picked these up for my daughters. These are men's 8, women's 9.5. Let me show you where I picked this pair up from, guys. Of course, all that will be in the description of the video. Be sure to check them out. I know they'll take care of you. Let's take a look at these Kobes. So with this one, you got the Kobe 5 Protro outsoles. Does have the extra groove patterns. Of course, it's all in solid rubber compound in black. You do have the real carbon fiber and the glossy Shizuku, looking good. Midsole matte finish on that, and you do have the Nike Zoom back here, your Braille, KB, of course, everything that you expect on a Kobe 5. Again, this is an S2 batch of the shoe, and I am seeing some glue residue here and there. You know, it's pretty easy to spot on a blacked out shoe like this. Nothing too bad. And again, you know, if you know anything about Nike's QC, it's hard to be so nitpicky on these when you know what retails end up looking like. Plus, these didn't end up releasing retail, but just in general. Now, fit and comfort of the shoes, these are an S2, and again, these are men's 8. I can't try this particular pair. I do have a pair coming, so stay tuned for that. But I've got plenty of S2 Kobe 5s, 6s, etc. And in my opinion, they fit true to size. I would tell you to go with your normal Kobe size. Unless you're a wide footer, then I always recommend you go up a half size because Kobe's do tend to be more narrow. As far as the cushioning and the comfort, S2 typically sticks to the Protro setup. There have been a few deviations away from that on some previous models, typically with some original colorways of Kobe 6s, but at any rate, these are going to stick to the Protro. So you're going to get a top-loaded Zoom turbo unit in the forefoot, and then no Zoom back here in the heel, just this Cushlon, which is really good for impact protection anyway. So don't know that extra Zoom is needed in the heel. If you like it, there's models out there that have that, but that's not how the Protro is, and that's not how this S2 is. One thing I will say, the S2 in my experience, I can't again talk about this exact shoe, that Zoom turbo unit is slightly stiff out of the box, but it breaks in very nicely and very quickly, and then feels great on foot. The S2s are some of my favorite to play in. Now, the upper of the shoe with this Kobe 5, you got that skin fuse upper. You can see your fly wire strands, of course, and you got glossy finish all over with the black and that washed teal. Your perforations look as they ought to. The laces on these do have 3M hits. Not sure how well that is showing up for you on camera when I hit that light, but it is there, which is a nice touch, helps add a little pop. Got that mesh tongue, the torch tongue system that we know the Kobe 5 for. And then up here you have like a gunmetal finish almost on the Shizuku. It is not blacked out, but it's not like chrome either. I hope that is showing up for you on camera, but that looks nice little touch as well. And the S2 still needs to work on their shape on their tongue, but it is getting better, getting a little spiral going. You got your black sock liner. And then normally, guys, if you follow my reviews, I kind of keep the same pattern in my videos just so I can keep up with things and don't miss anything. It's just easier for me. Typically, I would remove the insole from the other shoe and show you the Strobel. However, when I went to do that, because we'd already worn them for the on-feet shots, etc., that Strobel, that insole had already heated up a little bit and was sticking to the Strobel, and I didn't want to rip it. So we're going to go ahead and look at that now, because I was able to get it out cleanly out of this shoe. So you can see the Strobel in gray, and I think you can tell, I mean, I can see, I don't know how well it's showing up for you on camera, the outline of where that top-loaded Zoom turbo unit starts, okay? So I wanted to go ahead and show you that. With this one, since I was able to get the insole out cleanly, again, didn't want to rip that. Now the S2, they've been getting better also with the size and placement of the swoosh. Typically with a Kobe 5, if I put my finger right here, I ought to be able to cover up this colored portion between the swoosh and this panel, and you can see I can do that. So that's pretty good, honestly. Now I'll have to wait and see when my size 13 comes in, if that follow suit, or if this is just like if they use the same size swoosh on all their sizes and therefore it's going to be spaced out differently on a size 13. Just speculating, we'll wait and see. But you got the black swoosh outlined in that blue, black mesh back here. And then the one aspect of the shoe that to me is kind of, I don't know, the back of the shoe with this blue strip. To me, I mean, it's correct. That's how the shoe looked, but as far as the way Nike designed it, almost to me looks a little bit out of place. But at any rate, that is correct. Got the black heel counter with the signature, and of course your 5 indentations. The S2, pretty standard. It's a little bit wider back here, but looks great on foot. Medial side, very clean, no problems. Let's check out our left one. And again, it's a beautiful eye-catching pair. I don't think the camera's quite giving justice to the color on this one. It is like a Tiffany blue on this kind of, it's called wash teal on the box, but to me, this reminds me like the Tiffany Dunks with that black and that teal. Looks really good in person. Back of the shoes, did a good job there. Got your signature again. And of course, this one has the 24 on the toe cap as opposed to the KB. Standard for a Kobe 5. Outsole looks great, real carbon fiber, of course. And again, the upper, they're kind of wrinkled up. You can see a little bit. Wasn't like that out of the box. That's because, again, we've already had them on foot. One thing I also did not mention, these did not squeak out of the box. Doesn't mean they won't. I've had other S2s specifically that did not squeak, and then once they got broke in, they did. However, even if they don't, guys, that's just an audible thing. That does not mean that a shoe does or does not have good traction. I've never had any issues with S2's traction, especially with a solid rubber compound like that. It's not going to pick up dust quite as easily as a semi-translucent, so don't worry about that. And I'm sorry, I meant to mention that earlier. Just slipped my mind. Again, there's a 3M hit on that lace. And this one has a little bit different design on the insole, okay? And let's go ahead and look at the other one, because it is just your standard blue Ortholite style insole that you would get for a Kobe 5. And again, I was able to get this one out cleanly, but it's got a lot of glue on there. So if you're gonna swap out the insole, go ahead and do it right away, because again, we just had these on feet for just a few minutes really, and then it already made this one started sticking to the strobel, and you don't want to rip that and then have to try to replace it. It's a nightmare. So if you're going to replace the insole, do it right away. So that's the shoes. Let's take a look at the box that comes with this one. It is the 3rd generation Kobe Pro box. You get that glossy scale pattern with the gold foil signature, and of course that look is going to continue all the way around the box. Everything that you'd expect. You got this new window, much nicer box, which I like for the Kobe releases. And our label on this one, guys, is Kobe 5 Protro EYBL Promo, Wash Teal, and Off Noir. Don't really know where the Off Noir comes in, but anyway, maybe that's the gunmetal look on the Shizuku. Any rate, got the black in the lid, of course, that new tissue paper and white paper underneath that. As you can see, the box sustained no damage at all in shipping. It looks perfect. So thank you to the seller for that. I always appreciate it. And the shoes, again, a beautiful pair that would be previously pretty much unattainable, but now, thanks to our friends across the water, we can get our hands on them, and they're looking great. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review. This Kobe 5 EYBL for 2025. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Would you rock these on the court? Be sure to follow me on all my other socials and be on the lookout, because we got a lot more reviews coming your way.